Hello, in this documentary, we will introduce whales, one of the largest creatures in the oceans. Whales are aquatic mammals and are the largest animals in the world. Some whale species can grow up to 30 meters long and weigh up to 200 tons. You will learn about the habitats, migrations, feeding habits, and most interesting features of whales. You will also learn how whales communicate, hunt, and protect themselves. Whales can be found in oceans all over the world. They can live anywhere from the Arctic and Antarctic oceans to tropical waters near the equator. The habitats of whales can vary depending on their species and migration habits. Some whale species live in a specific area all year round, while others migrate. For example, blue whales swim in cold regions during the feeding season and migrate to warm tropical waters during the mating season. Gray whales swim in the eastern and western North Pacific Ocean during the feeding season and migrate to Baja California and the Gulf of California during the mating season. The habitats and feeding habits of whales are threatened by human activities, and some species are facing the risk of extinction. The feeding habits of whales can vary depending on their species and migration habits. Baleen whales feed on small krill and other zooplankton. Toothed whales, on the other hand, usually prefer larger prey such as fish and squid. Baleen whales swim to warm tropical waters during the mating season while swimming in cold regions during the feeding season. Baleen whales obtain their food by filtering. In this method, the whale takes in water with its mouth and filters it through hairy structures called baleen in its mouth. While filtering the water, baleen catches small krill and other zooplankton. Toothed whales use their teeth to catch prey. Some toothed whales work in groups to catch their prey. For example, orcas can work together to catch large prey such as seals, penguins, and even other whales. Some toothed whales work in groups to catch their prey. For example, sperm whales can work together to catch giant squids. Now, let's look at some of the most interesting features of whales. Whales are the largest animals on Earth. Some whale species can grow up to 30 meters long and weigh up to 200 tons. Whales are aquatic mammals. This means that whales breathe air and nurse their young underwater. Whales can be found in oceans all over the world. They can live anywhere from the Arctic and Antarctic oceans to tropical waters near the equator. Whales can communicate with other whales and humans. Whales can communicate using special sounds and body language. Whales can undertake some of the longest migrations in the world. Some whale species can migrate thousands of kilometers. The feeding habits of whales can vary depending on their species and migration habits. Baleen whales feed on small krill and other zooplankton. Toothed whales, on the other hand, usually prefer larger prey such as fish and squid. These are just some of the most interesting features of whales. Whales communicate with each other using a variety of sounds such as clicks, chirps, whistles, and intricate songs. Toothed whales, which include dolphins and porpoises, use high-frequency clicks and whistles to communicate with each other. Single clicks are typically used for echolocation, while multiple clicks are often used to communicate to other whales/dolphins in the area. Baleen whales, on the other hand, communicate using long, low-frequency sounds, and some species such as the humpback and blue whale produce deep melodic tones which scientists and researchers refer to as whale songs due to the fact that these sounds create melodies similar to music composed by humans. Whales also use body language and specific visual behaviors to communicate their wants, needs, and intentions to other whales. For example, Some whales display surfacing behaviors such as spy hopping, lobtailing, and breaching to show dominance, communicate a desire to mate, and warn other whales of nearby dangers.